I started working with Jeff Siegel with Robroy 2009, and part of our strategy is to provide solutions to customers. And one thing that we became very much aware of is that there was growing acceptance for polycarbonate.
We kept a gauge on the market through different studies and research, and saw trends of a growing acceptance of thermoplastics. We early on found this company, Attabox, when it was very, very small. It was fundamentally a startup at the time and did not have a strong national footprint where Stalen did, Robroy did, had a century basically of well-founded understanding and brand identity. When they developed their own, the Attabox enclosure, they leapfrogged everybody in neat, new, innovative features.
Attabox had landed a very large contract, which basically doubled their sales overnight. So you can imagine a smaller company where people are wearing lots of different hats, all of a sudden it's twice as large. So with anything, it creates a lot of internal stresses, issues, and I believe that's what started the conversation.
Bill Evett at the time was building the company and was interested in working with us. That matched well with Robroy because we have premium brands. It was absolutely the best polycarbonate enclosure in the market.
Jeff and I had actually met with Bill in Grand Rapids to work out a private label agreement so that Stalen Enclosures could add polycarbonate to its offering.
We weren't looking for acquisition at first. We wanted to partner through private label. We had a great relationship over about, I think, 7 or 8 years that we sold the Attabox product. As the owners got to know us and they saw this 100-year-old company that was fourth generation family company, they knew the McElroys, Rob and Jeff, and knew, again, kind of the values that the company was based on. We found there were a lot of shared values culturally, starting at the top with integrity, a way of doing business. Your word is your bond, kind of old school type things that really connected. It hit a point where we were ready to buy and they were ready to sell, basically. So an intersection of time where everything kind of came together. They, of course, had many options. There's large, very large billion-dollar companies that would have acquired them. I think they were comfortable in selling it to Robroy, knowing that it, quote-unquote, was in good hands. And that was an important element.
So you have that stability. For a very large organization and an older organization, they're still very personable.
What really sealed the deal was they knew that the creation that they made, or the raising of this company, wasn't going to get lost in some corporate behemoth and lost and buried in some catalog, but that by handing it off to Robroy, we had the resources to take it to the next level. And frankly, it was something that they would be able to show to their grandkids someday that, hey, this is something that we started.
For any business owner that's created something such as a successful business, it's very important for them to know that if they decide to hand this off, that it's going to be in good hands. And with Robroy, we take that very seriously. We're looking for either businesses that we can tuck into existing businesses, or what we call the third leg of the stool. So another standalone entity that can help us with our growth objectives. It's very strategic and it has growth in mind and long-term growth, which I think would be very important to a potential seller. So whatever products we're develop, we're going to look at scaling those and improving on it. You are never going to find a greater group of people to work with than with Robroy. We are very proud to have Attabox as part of the Robroy family, and we would love for you to join us as well.